All right.
Good morning. Yeah.
So, a beer from Idaho with the subtle name of Aggravated Murder, which has banana in it. Let's see. I gotta taste what banana and beer tastes like. Wow, that's really sweet. Tastes like a chocolate banana. Aggravated Murder sugar cereal. Oh, beautiful. Hi, I'm Ron. That's it. I guess I can go. All right. Today, I'm going to be talking about a new problem emerging in the labor market. And it isn't unemployment, strangely enough. Did you know that roughly 23 million people are receiving some form of unemployment assistance, but only 12.6 million say they are actively looking for a job, thus fitting the requirements to be called unemployed? Did you also know that businesses are now struggling to find the talent they need, especially entry-level workers? Time for another chocolate banana. Let's explore the 4 factors that are driving the shortage and then discuss what businesses need to do about it. First, wow, that came out way too loud. First, furloughed workers are waiting to return to their jobs. 8 out of 10 people who lost their jobs initially believed they were going to get them back. If you believe your job is coming back, you probably aren't exactly looking for work, especially if you're receiving unemployment benefits. Second, the CARES Act. And all that government money means that only half of the population receiving federal aid is looking for a job. Third, people, especially single parents, are not looking for work because of the demands of online K-12. 73% of working professionals have had to change their work because their kids can't go to school. So they need to stay home and help coach their kids through their online education. Fourth, people are afraid. People are afraid to return to work. What can employers do in response? Well, they've been increasing wages. Add these 4 factors together and you create a perfect storm of high labor shortage and low labor participation. And the situation is about to get much worse. After you just tell people it's getting worse, you can drink with me at home. It's great fun. The market is beginning to flood with millions of open positions. Businesses are actually letting up on those hiring freezes and the dam is about to burst. This should obviously be welcome news, in one sense, right? But it actually creates another big problem, wage inflation. All these people trying to hire people at the exact same time, supply thin, demand strong. So let's give some examples of this. Restaurants have 700,000 openings. Manufacturers have over 460,000 openings. Construction companies have 265,000 openings. And they all have their eyes on the same workforce. All right, you ready? All right. To deal with this new crisis, employers have 2 primary options. First, they can offer higher wages. Companies can and should start to look at their regional labor markets in order to understand comparable compensation. To understand a specific market, here are 3 things to consider. Look at the supply by compensation. For instance, nearly 97,000 people work as cashiers in Chicago at $11 per hour. If you want to be competitive, you should prepare to pay more than that. Look at other companies hiring for the jobs you're trying to fill. There are 7,500 businesses in Chicago that employ cashiers. Walmart, Jawasco, McDonald's, Home Depot, and Target are the largest employers, and they are likely trying to find every available person they can. So there's your competition. Lastly, we're going to look at the number of unique postings for a given role to establish the competition for talent. There are currently nearly 10,000 active postings for cashiers. Track the demand in your local market to get a sense of how easy or hard. When you go hard. Track the demand in your local market to get a sense of how easy or hard it might be in your region. Okay, so you can increase your workers' wages, but what else? Second, you can simplify your requirements. Focus on advertising for basic skills that many Americans already have. For now, let's cast a wide net and be willing to upskill your own talent if you want them to stay with you. So to recap, to say the least, it's super weird to talk about low labor force participation, especially when unemployment itself is so high and so many Americans are suffering financially. But a scarcity of workers is coming our way and we need to be ready. We'll keep you posted on the trends. Stay tuned. And this is Ron and his chocolate banana smoothie signing off. So sweet.